This is Jesse Menendez, host of the Music Vox, and live from Studio 10 on Vocalo, as well as Vocalo on WBEZ. I'm here with Spencer Krug of Moonface. How are you, Spencer?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing okay. In the past, your writing has been generally more metaphorical and fantastic in imagery. What's led you to shift your writing to be more explicit on Julia with Blue Jeans On?
I think it's a combination of things. I think it's I'm getting older. That shift you're talking about has been kind of, for better for worse, happening in my songwriting habits over the last couple records. Like the language is getting a little more streamlined, less fantastic. But I think for this record also, because the music of just a piano, like just my two hands and the piano, it's so sort of simple and exposed, vulnerable. It makes sense that the lyrics ended up sort of taking the same form.
Going back to the Dreamland EP, it was your own dream journal that informed the lyrics.
Yeah.
This time around, what was motivating the narratives?
A sort of a quiet life that I was living at the time in the winter of last year in Helsinki, living in a really small apartment with a loved one, and then walking sort of in the fall, like through the leaves, and then the snow came, like through the snow, to my studio where I had a piano. I'd just like sit at the piano in my toque and my coat in kind of in the dark and work on these songs quietly. I guess just this sort of simplicity of all that, coming home to like a loved one where we just sort of take care of each other, get each other through the winter without going insane in our tiny apartment. I mean, that, I think a lot of that is in the record. It informed, a number of songs anyway. And it's a madman's game, making cadences, land in golden fields. A madman's game, making the commonplace unreal. And I can't say why, but I have a way of bleeding dry anything you call a rose. From red to white, a full bouquet, to fucking snow. It's a madman's game. And I had been spending a lot of time in my expensive furs when the question first occurred to me: is there anything more famous, anything more grand, anything more noble than a folded hand? Fantasy, it's a madman's game. At the very least, the younger man's game. Now I'd say the only word worth singing is a name. And I'd say the only name worth singing is not God, it's you. Julia, as beautiful and simple as the sun, simple as the sun. Just Julia with blue jeans on. I see you there, oh, at the bottom of the stairs, obliterating everything I've ever written down. Was there any other way that you could have been found? Oh, Julia with blue jeans on.
Are you committed to what you've created here to the point where you find comfort in being able to create more music like this? You, the piano.
Yeah. The process was really rewarding and kind of therapeutic, and the result is not something that I'm ashamed of anyway. So I would like to make another piano record. I don't know if it would be just me and voice again. Maybe there'd be something else. But I mean, I've kind of already started really working on other songs. I don't know if it would be like the next thing that I release as Moonface. I'm gonna say now that it probably wouldn't be, but I for sure would like to keep doing this.